people. Welcome to Let's Talk Premier League. I'm joined by Dom and Jeannie for today's Watchalong, Leicester versus Arsenal. There's really only going to be one winner, I think. Willian is starting for Arsenal, but we'll get into team news in a second. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. And yeah, we'll get the team sheets up in a second. But how are you doing, lads?
Good, thank you. Craving an Arsenal win.
Yeah,
for our top four hopes.
For me.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
I'm craving Arsenal win. Oh, right.
Oh, God. Well, I know you are, but what about you, Dom?
No, I need Arsenal to win because Leicester are chasing us very closely.
Yeah.
Chasing, that's a strong word. I mean...
They are, Arsenal, to be fair.
Yeah.
Are they below us?
I mean, they are.
So they're chasing us.
You should be beating them. Daniel, I've modded you now. That's sorted. Right. The team news. We'll start with Leicester, considering it is at the King Power.
Oh.
And they've gone for Schmeichel, Kazaniga, Evans,
Sionchu.
That's the one. Thomas, Ricardo, Ndidi, Tillemans, Barnes, Iheanacho, and Vardy. I mean, obviously the main one there is going to be Vardy, Barnes, Tillemans, and Ndidi, isn't it?
Yeah, Vardy loves scoring against Arsenal.
Yeah, I think though, Iheanacho is going to play that number 10 role, and you can see it when he played Slavia Prague. They missed James Maddison in that number 10 role, and Vardy didn't look the same. So when Tillemans stepped up to it, there was no creativity. I think that's why they didn't get the result that they wanted to as well. There's not enough. Like Brendan Rodgers said before, there was no creativity at all in that game for them. And I think without Maddison today, I think they're going to struggle against Arsenal.
Leicester are playing a 5 at the back today, aren't they?
Looks like it.
I'm just wondering if Iheanacho is going to go on the wing, because I think to me that looks like a 5-2-3 with Thomas, Evans, Sionchu at the back, with Ricardo, Castagna wing backs, and then Ndidi, Tillemans in the middle, Barnes on the left, maybe Iheanacho or Vardy on the right, and then the other one up front.
You make a good point. A very good point. Let's talk Arsenal, because he's made 6 changes.
Yeah.
Lord Mikel Arteta has made 6 changes, and Arsenal shouldn't be rotating because they're a shit team. But they've got Leno, Cedric, Louise, Mari, Tierney, Xhaka, Elneny, Pepe, Smith Rowe, the world-class Willian, and Lacazette. I mean, obviously, the ones to be scared of for Leicester are definitely going to be Willian, Pepe, Xhaka. They're the ones that I would be picking out as scared for Leicester.
When I look at that team, the key question to me is how they're going to deal without Saka, because Saka literally has been their driving force all season long. So I look forward to seeing that. But what annoys me as a neutral, because I really like him as a player, is Martinelli. How can Martinelli still not get in this team? And I think Arsenal fans will be asking the same question. Willian starting over him today. I think this was his chance. I can't remember the last time he started for Arsenal, but yeah, it's not the strongest team.
I wanted to talk about
Mikel Arteta. That's why he's starting.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about Martinelli though, because he's such a great talent. He's a talent that probably any of the top 6 would love to have within their squad. Yeah. Maybe not as a starting 11. I completely understand that. He's had a long-term injury, but he's not even got used by Mikel Arteta. And as I said, any top 6, Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp would love a Martinelli. And what I'm wondering is, how long before Martinelli goes, look, I'm not getting play time with this wanker in charge. I want to move.
Possibly the end of the season.
Yeah.
He's not getting the deserved game time. He's a great player. He could go and play that week in, week out at like a Wolves, a Southampton. And for me, I don't know why he wouldn't do that for his career, unless Arsenal have plans in him.
I actually reckon he could be... He could probably in the future be a player for Liverpool, even a United. And even if he just wanted squad rotation and wanted to still be at one of them big clubs, I reckon a lot of big teams would want to take Martinelli.
Yeah.
I think he'll fit perfectly at Leeds, mate. Just the way they play, attacking, fluid football. I think he'll strive there. And if he can keep staying fit, he could become a really good footballer in the future.
Yeah. I mean, Mikel Arteta is going to have to sort that out, because the last thing they need is Martinelli just walking away, because that would be blood on his hands, and he's already got enough of it. He can't have any more. But Daniel saying worry about Chelsea later. Absolutely worry about Chelsea later. That'll be a great game.
Yeah.
Sonny saying if Liverpool don't win this,
if Leicester
don't win this, the fall from top 4 starts for them now. I mean, you can keep praying, buddy. You can keep praying, but I don't think that they are going to fall out. I think they may just be okay. Will saying, yo, what's good now? Hope you're well. Yeah, I've woken up about an hour ago. But all is good. But let's obviously go into score predictions. I'm going to go, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to say 2-0 Leicester. I think this Arsenal team is shit. I think Arteta has got the tactical prowess of a potato. And I just think that, I just think Arsenal are finished as a football club, and they'd probably be better off going to a championship or something where they can compete. But Dom, what about you?
Seeing those teams, I think it's going to be, I feel like Leicester are going to run right over Arsenal. I'm going to go 3-1. Arsenal bring on Aubameyang and Saka like the last 25 minutes and get a goal. Then Leicester will go get the third later on in the game. It's what they do most of the season as well, Leicester. Wait for the fatigue legs to come in, get Vardy on the break, and there you go.
Yeah, and we saw with Liverpool that you can put pressure on Leicester for a good 60 minutes, and then they're just going to come flying like there's no tomorrow. But Genie, obviously, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, well, you both took my prediction straight out of my mouth. It was 2-0, then it was 3-1. So I'm not going to go the same. So I'm going to go different, and I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to go 1-1 because that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see it personally. I mean, as I said, when a team plays the likes of Willian, your game's finished before you've even got onto the pitch. A house-based Arsenal fan, I told him Willian started, and he was like, I just probably won't watch the game now. So there is a thing that the Arsenal fans are not impressed with William. We've got a couple of score predictions here. Daniel saying Leicester finishing 4th, Arsenal 13th. Bit lower for Arsenal, I think. Bit lower, mate. Sonny saying 1-1. Daniel saying 2-0. What, 2-0 to Leicester? Because if that's the case, that's pretty much what I said. I don't see goals in this Arsenal team. I just don't.
Not without the
Where are they going to
Saka.
come from? Fucking William.
Watch him get like a free assist. No.
Probably go get a fucking hat-trick now, might they?
To be fair, the Arsenal fans were quite happy with him. If you watch the Benfica game, he actually come on and did quite well. He was involved in the other goal, but I know he's Agent Willian, and most of the time he's playing against us. The only one I can see scoring is Lacazette, but I don't know where the creativity's coming from. Maybe Smith Rowe.
Yeah, but he's looked, and this isn't a dig at Smith Rowe, but he's just absolutely shit.
Yeah,
because he's been so tired, and
yeah,
he had to play on the wing against Benfica. Arteta just seems to have completely lost his mind and forgot how to do his job. Everyone knows I dislike Arteta. I think he's a useless sack of shit.
I think Smith Rowe to capitalise as well in this game. He needed like the likes of Saka and Aubameyang, as well as Lacazette there. Is Lacazette captain?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Hey, it's not as bad as when they put when a Firmino finally gets the captain's armband. Sonny saying need to enjoy this day while I can before Liverpool play. Absolutely.
Have some optimism, confidence. We won't lose today.
And make sure you clip that. Chris saying hi lads, hope you're well. Yeah, all good here, mate. We've all woken up. David Luiz is praying to the gods upstairs, so he's probably going to give away a penalty and a red card, knowing his luck now.
It's a strong bench for Arsenal.
Yeah. It's just not a strong starting 11.
No, yeah, that's the problem. They've definitely got some firepower, though, to come on.
Definitely, but you can only make 3 subs, can't you? Daniel saying they're too reliant on Saka. And Chris saying his prediction is Leicester 3, Arsenal 0. He's predicting Arsenal not to get a goal and to just let 3 goals pass, which is believable. The teams are obviously coming out now, so the start will be happening very soon. Just working out what shape Leicester are going to play. They're going to give us the formation.
Yeah, it's what you said, Dom. It looks like a Iheanacho at Cam.
Just behind Vardy at the turn.
Yeah.
What is it, 4 at the back? Are we thinking?
It's 4-2-3.
Ricardo's going to play the right midfield role.
Do you want to sync up? Because I think I'm a bit in front.
I'm on the
Mine's
little
just turned
line
on
up
to the
now.
Arsenal team sheet.
Okay.
So I'll put.
Yeah, Lacazette captain. Willian, Smith Rowe, Pepe, Xhaka, El Nene. What a team! What a team! I couldn't think of a better team if I tried.
Yeah.
Apart from half of that bench, but I'm gonna say nothing on that. Arsenal, if you're watching, I am available, but you have to pay me a lot of money. It looks like both teams have matched each other in terms of formation, though. Both going for
same formation.
It should be interesting. I've literally just seen the formations.
Yeah.
Daniel, that's what Manchester United fans said versus Sheffield United.
It is.
It's also what Liverpool fans said before Burnley, and look how that went as well. Daniel saying, I'm watching Palace Fulham because it's on BBC One. That's nice. Daniel will keep us hopefully up to date with the score at Craven Cottage. We're here for obviously at the King Power. It's going to be a Vardy masterclass, I hope. That's what I'm hoping for.
He's in my fantasy team, so if worst comes to worst, at least make it be Vardy or Barnes because they're both in my fantasy.
Oh, Barnes is in my fantasy football team, so Barnes has to have a good game, or I swear I'll sack him. I've got 29 points so far. I'm not doing too badly. Yeah. Dominic isn't having a very good time on fantasy football this week.
No. All my players are playing against each other, so I needed the West Ham game to massacre.
I got Vardy and Barnes.
Yeah, I've got Vardy and Barnes.
I take back everything I said. It's going to be 10-0 Leicester, 5 goals each. Absolute madness.
I'm at 33 seconds now.
We haven't even started. Well, I haven't even started yet.
All right. I'll pause it.
Yeah, they're just doing the knee on mine.
I've paused it at 40 seconds, so let me know when you get 40 seconds.
Will do. Mine haven't even taken the knee yet. They all just stood there. I mean, now they take the knee. So I think even Dom's a bit ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm like 22 seconds.
Yeah, Dom, if you pause it at 40 seconds, then when Niall gets there, we'll all be synced.
Exactly. What a shout from Genie.
No spoilers in the comments, though.
Yeah, absolutely no spoilers, or they come too late over time.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah. I would do a count in a seconds, but I won't do that. All I do know is that Arsenal are playing ping pong at the moment. They're trying to get the ball. They're trying to get the ball up to Lacazette, but it isn't quite working. They're literally just heading it to each other, both teams. It's end-to-end stuff from the halfway line.
What seconds are we at now?
Seconds. Okay. 40 seconds now.
Yeah, done.
All right, all of us in sync. Daniel saying I'm not watching it, so thumbs up from Daniel.
Yeah,
indeed, thumbs up from Daniel. He's got Fulham Palace Fulham at Selhurst Park, not Craven Cottage. My mistake. Chris saying Leicester win, they seal top 4 finish. Arsenal somehow win or draw, then questions will be asked about Leicester finishing top 4. Wouldn't say that. I think the only team that can really sort of qualify for top 4 or straight away now would be United, because if they beat Chelsea, it leaves them 9 points ahead of United and Chelsea, and it would be very hard to see United bottling that. Like, let's be real. But the back to the game, obviously, it is probably going to be a lot of counter-attacking from Leicester. That's normally how they play. Yeah. So it'll be interesting, but Arsenal don't look well. I'm not going to slag them off too much. They ain't got much going for them, have they?
You've got to think they're playing Cedric as well. Solskjaer literally shouted literally shouted to Rashford, he can't defend.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it was proven that he can't defend.
Yeah, but is he better than Bellerin?
I'd start Bellerin instead of Cedric.
Oh, fuck it now. I wouldn't.
Well, the only reason is, I think, because Bellerin played Europa League game midweek, so maybe, obviously, that's another chop and change move.
Oh, yeah, because professional footballers playing 2 games in a week it's very difficult. They're paid a substantial amount, especially at Arsenal, considering they don't know how to do wages. So they're paid a considerable amount to play Europa League football. Isn't Aubameyang on like 375 grand a week?
Is he? Wow, yeah.
He's on more than what Ozil was on. And obviously for Europa League football, that is completely justified.
Yeah.
In my mind, I don't even think Liverpool have even got a player on 300 over 300k. Isn't Salah on like 200?
Them wages that come out the other day on like the Mirror, I'm not believing, because it was Nat Phillips on like 70k, and there's no way, because he wasn't even playing for us before the season. So I don't know. I know Mane's on about 100k. So
Genie's absolutely raging with the Mirror. Hold on, isn't the Mirror sort of similar to Sun?
Sort of.
Well, nothing compares to that, but Mirror's still bad.
The Mirror keeper linking United to Ronaldo. That's who it is.
To be fair, I've never seen one newspaper unite 2 fans against it. Because Manchester United hate the Sun. Well, in fact, almost every footballing team hates the Sun. Daniel saying we beating Manchester United up with Chelsea. I mean, United, Dom, what do you think about that one?
It's possible, but you got to think, though, United thrive on letting teams having 80% possession of the ball. We thrive off that. So we can literally just allow you to keep the ball, and it showed against PSG when Tuchel's in the job. We let PSG have the ball all game, just hit them twice. Got a penalty, scored the winner.
Ollie gets massively turned on when teams want 80% of the ball. It's one of his things. Ollie's a strange man, but we do love him. Well, I think the baby
if we get beat by Chelsea, we'll beat City. But if we beat Chelsea, we'll get battered by City.
No, I think you'll probably end up beating Chelsea, drawing to City. It'll be a 0-0. Pep's still terrified of your counter. But back to the game. 5 minutes into it, as you can tell from what we've been talking about, the game hasn't really started heating up yet.
Typical Mikel Arteta.
I mean, trying to stay on the ball.
But it's not even that. It's whenever the Arsenal get the ball, they hit it long towards Kasper Schmeichel. And when Leicester hit it long, they hit it to Leno. So, I mean, neither team have woken up yet.
Yeah.
I think if we were to track who's had the most touches, I'm presuming it'll be either Schmeichel or Leno. And I thought that was hitting out there. But Arsenal have got the ball sort of deepish in the Leicester half, but they've gone backwards now. Which is standard Arteta, that is.
Yeah.
And then whoever that was, Pepe, I think. Was that Ndidi, was it? The one that tackled him. And Leno with the ball. I mean, I thought the Newcastle Wolves game was shocking, but there's new levels. There's absolutely new levels to it. It's this.
Tielemans. He's got space down this right-hand side.
He's going to go score.
They're letting him shoot, and he scored.
Oh, 1-0. It is Leicester 1, Arsenal 0. Oh dear.
Why are they so bad?
Mikel Arteta, hang your head in shame. Hang your head in shame. That was pathetic.
Very finish. It's a good finish.
What? Look how much space and time they give Youri Tielemans here. No one's near him. He's got so much time to pick that corner out, and it's a great finish. I love Tielemans. But
would you say that was great defending from Arsenal, or
great?
Due to Arsenal's special.
Genie disagrees with that. Shit defending. So I didn't even have a banner, but we're getting that sorted now. And straight away, I can put the score in, which is Leicester 1, Arsenal 0. I mean, I did say Leicester would go get a couple of goals. I didn't expect maybe one.
My!
Vardy just nearly took the ball off Leno.
I mean, Arsenal are playing it very risky at the back. Very risky at the back.
Yeah.
This isn't going well. Daniel saying Stephen on a rant. We love to see it. We love to see it.
Here comes Pepe.
I'm a neutral. So
Smith Rowe!
Oh, he should have put it in, man.
Should have hit it first time. Was that Smith Rowe?
Yeah.
I've told you. Boy is not doing very well at the moment.
That's just lack of confidence. That.
Yeah, should have hit it first time. If he hits it hard, low first time, Schmeichel finds it very difficult to save that. But it is going to be an Arsenal corner.
Come on.
It's taken
David
by
Luiz.
Agent William. No, David Luiz is not taking the corner. It's been headed away. Arsenal keep possession, but they're probably going to lose it soon. I have so much faith in Arsenal. It's actually unreal. What's going on here? William took the ball, I think.
Tierney, fine Tierney. Good ball.
Oh, that was shocking. Not from Tierney, but from Lacazette. There's no movement. Lacazette has the movement of a dumpster truck. Like, to be frankly honest, he's got appalling movement. It's a bit like Martial. Like, if you were to mould Martial and Lacazette, you would recreate a bin lorry. That is exactly what you'd recreate. I'm not even joking. It would save Boris a lot of money. Boris, if you consider that, consider just purchasing Lacazette and Martial, and you have a bin lorry there. All is sorted. It'll be an expensive bin lorry, but it'll be funny to see. Tierney's got the ball on the left-hand side. Do you think Arsenal will wake up in a minute, or are they just going to have a nice little sleep?
Well, that first goal has to wake them up. Otherwise, they'll get nowhere near.
They just take the ball off him, though. And literally Tielemans runs about 25 yards, he goes and scores a goal.
And then just has plenty of time to make a decision on what to do. Good defending there from Leicester, and Arsenal lose possession again. Oh, that could have been dangerous if Schmeichel wasn't alert. But Schmeichel's a good goalkeeper. Do you think he'll end his career at Leicester?
Yeah, I can't see him going anywhere else. Yeah,
not like his father, and then dumping Leicester for wherever their main rivals are. Who's Leicester's main rivals? Do they even have one?
It's like Villa, West Brom, Wolves. It's like that Midlands area, I think.
Oh, maybe Kasper Schmeichel will end up at Wolves or something at the end of his career, like Peter did. But they're just showing the Tielemans goal, and when you allow someone of Tielemans' quality to just line up his shot, have a little think. I mean, it's never going to go well. Arsenal taking a quick throw in, so they're trying.
He's someone I'd love at Liverpool, though. Yuri Tielemans, he's a great player.
I don't know, United, mate.
Yeah, he's only young as well, I think, 23, 24.
They were saying about him, I think it was last week, he was 16 years old playing Champions League football for Anderlecht.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Okay. A couple of comments here, providing Arsenal don't score. He's just taking it into the corner. Oh, how's he got through all of that?
He's done well.
Quite well there. Pepe's done quite well. Was that Pepe?
I think that was Lacazette. Yeah, Lacazette.
Oh, one or two. My TV's a bit smaller and the other one broke, so I'm trying to see him from here. And I mean, Lacazette and Pepe are quite similar. Crossing from Willian, headed away.
I think Arsenal, if they can get a goal, I think they can go and win it, but they look the better side at the moment, especially going down 1-0. They look more, the intensity's gone up, so.
The thing is with Leicester, every time they break, they look like they'll score.
Yeah.
Especially with Arsenal at the back.
Leicester's counter-attack is absolutely disgustingly good and should scare most teams.
Yeah.
A couple of comments here. Chris saying, could it be a long game for Arsenal fans? Yeah.
Oh,
it's
penalty!
Come on!
Penalty to Arsenal.
VAR will check it because Tielemans is fuming that it's been given.
Yeah.
It did look like he stuck out a leg on Pepe. Yeah. Well done, Nicholas.
Is there contact?
Yeah, that's a penalty. That's a penalty.
Is there contact? They're
Sticks
showing
his
a
leg
closer
out.
replay.
Yeah.
Can't really see Lacazette's body was there. Is there contact there?
There was 100% contact.
Yeah, there's contact. But it will depend on where it is.
Out.
It will depend on where it is. If it was just if the contact happens outside the box, don't forget it will be a free kick. But I'm not convinced by the contact. I mean, Dom, you're referee. Would you give that?
Well, I don't have VAR, so the cameras are really showing it ain't helping me.
The commentators are saying that it's the foul from Ndidi, which is outside the box, instead of the Tielemans one, and it does look like it.
It does look outside the box,
isn't it?
I mean, I never
put Lacazette on my fucking team, and he's going to be the penalty taker.
I never had VAR when I was a referee, so I'm just gonna from my non-expert view of VAR, I'd say that's not a penalty. I'd say it's a free kick because the contact looks like it's outside the box. Yeah, that's outside the box. I think that'll be a free kick. I think they'll take that back for a free kick.
Oh man,
what about you, Don? That last camera angle was the best one.
Free kick, I think.
Yeah, 100%. A couple of comments whilst VAR checks that, which I'll take the next half an hour to do. Daniel saying Chris is multitasking.
Here we go.
Chris saying I've got this stream on my phone, Steam stream on my phone, on my iPad, and got game on my TV.
That is cool.
And Chris saying I think it's indeed
free kick.
Is doing well. It's a free kick. They've taken it back, so it won't be a penalty. And Leicester have got away with one there. Very lucky. Looks like Pepe's moaning, the referee. Lacazette's about to knock someone out by the looks of it. But it's a foul outside the penalty area by Ndidi. So, yeah, exactly what Chris and everyone was saying. It's the contact from Ndidi, not Yuri Tielemans. But they could still get a goal. Look. The same happened at the King Power against Leicester and Liverpool, and Leicester scored from there. So we could still see a goal here. It looks like Pepe's going to be the one to take it. He's the one who placed the ball down, I think. So it'll be Pepe.
Yeah, you can't cross a ball like this because it's the keeper's every day of the week if he crosses this in.
Yeah.
Willian, don't take it. Pepe.
Oh, and headed away for a corner. It was
shy though.
Yeah, it was poor corner. Free kick. It was not enough height. It needed to be more height and sort of floating over their heads, really. But take the corner here. It's going to be an outswinger from William.
Ball in.
Headed away. I mean, Leicester have got quite a tall team as well.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Like set pieces is going to be Leicester's, and they're on the break. And David Luiz clears it to Leno. Leno back to David Luiz. Oh, nearly got tackled there for me.
Yeah, pressing high.
Yeah, well, that's a Brendan Rodgers team, isn't it? They do press high. Arsenal, they don't want to lose the sting out of their game because, as you've said, for the first 15 minutes, they've been the better team, haven't they?
Yeah, it's been a decent game, to be fair, considering how the first 5 minutes went. Both teams look like they can score, so.
Yeah, I mean, Arsenal have had 71% possession, which is absolutely ridiculous. No RJ in the comments. I'm very disappointed with him.
Obviously, especially if he was 4 a.m.
As I said, blame Dom for that one.
Don't blame me.
I'll take it. Who's going to be blaming you? The angry fans in the comments. They're all going to be raging that we all decided to stay up to our 4 in the morning. Absolutely raging. One I want to talk about is Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas is a good player as well. I rate him. He's one for the
was he
future.
about 12? Bloody hell, he looks younger.
He is one for the future, though, isn't he?
Oh yeah, I think he's a Leicester lad as well, which is a big thing for him. Shows the dedication. It's like what Brendan Rodgers and Solskjaer always said: if you're good enough, you're old enough, and Luke Thomas is good enough.
So Amad Diallo will be starting today, then, yeah.
Tierney.
Oh, Tierney, and that's going to be
a goal kick.
Came off Tierney last, didn't it? Tierney should go to a bigger club. I think Tierney's wasted at a club like Arsenal. I think apart from United,
Man City, the way they play with the fullbacks, I think
anyone thrives at Man City.
No, but if you look at how Celtic played under Brendan Rodgers, and then look at the left back, it's put a stat before. It was like 7 goals under Brendan Rodgers for a left back and like a certain amount of appearances, and I think Celtic fullbacks did not get up the pitch. So on Guardiola as well, they can move into the centre mid positions, more freedom. Where Tierney at Arsenal, he's more, you have to go stand right on the byline and just wait. So it's unfortunate because he's a really good left back. And
does anyone know the Palace Fulham score?
Please be
0-0.
0-0.
Daniel's just put that in the comments as well.
No.
Must be on the same wavelength there. So I've just got to sort one person off my Twitch. Oh yeah, don't forget to like the channel with notifications on, and didn't mean to put that on. That's what I'm trying to. That's the one I wanted to put up. It's because people typed in at the same time. RJ saying, "Yo, who scored for Leicester? It was Yuri Tielemans."
No, don't tell him. You should have been on it while we reacted to it.
Yeah, RJ. Dom's really upset because you didn't do as agreed. Which I'm not sure Dom would want anyway. Daniel saying Tielemans, and Chris is saying Tielemans. There you go, RJ. It was definitely Tielemans. But it is sort of slowly heating up a little bit. The sting has definitely come off the game, though, hasn't it? It's definitely it's sort of gone a bit quiet now. So we'll have to wait and see when it sort of heats up a little bit more.
Not seeing much of you.
Leicester will be quite happy just to sort of take the sting out of it, especially with that early penalty shout. Oh, Ian Acho's got the ball here. If he can find Vardy, that's 2-0. Oh, that was a poor ball.
Yeah, good.
Too much on
poor ball. Yeah, far too much on there for me, Ian Acho. He was at City, wasn't it? Ian Acho?
Yeah.
On the Pellegrini, I think it was.
And then he purposely won them the league, and I'll never forgive him for that.
RJ saying, just woke up. Sorry, Dom. Ops on last night fight, pretty boring, not going to lie.
Yeah, it was boring.
Good strike.
Very good strike, and very lucky that Vardy wasn't sort of hanging around that 6 yard. Yeah, well, it's Vardy, isn't it? That is he's the definition of a poacher's goal scorer.
Personally, Lemar has to catch that.
It was struck with so much venom. I don't think he could.
He has to catch that.
Yeah, but I maybe he just couldn't. Although he shouldn't be palming it back into the box. If he can't catch it, you tip it up or over. Like you. Although Leicester in set pieces is a very bad move, isn't it? As they can be quite deadly. But obviously, Leicester are going to have a point to prove from obviously being knocked out of the Europa League on Thursday to Slavia Prague. Arsenal had a big game against Benfica that they just got through. There's shouts for handball, I think, but they won't get that.
The only thing is, though, with Slavia Prague knocking Leicester out, I said it after they played, it gives Leicester so much more freedom to concentrate on the league.
Yeah.
And it just allows them to sit where they want to be. So if they want to stay third, they can just Like, you've got nothing else. You've got the FA Cup against United, but if you think they could beat, or they could go all the way, they could beat City. They can beat who else is in there? Chelsea, I think they are still in there. Probably shit, but yeah, I think without. Oh no, it's a hard one because Leicester could go and push United even further. United could even drop off. We're talking about Leicester dropping off, but it could happen to United. It's especially because they've got nothing else to really focus on, and they're not going to ruin this team because Maddison is getting injured quite a bit, even though he has done before. But with no Europa League playing Thursday nights and then Sundays all the time, he's going to be more fresh and stuff. So I think that's another boost for him.
Yeah, definitely. Jeannie, who did you triple captain from RJ?
Harry Kane. He's playing at 2:00. No, not Gundogan. I didn't even want to put Gundogan in my team.
Why have you even got that? Why have you got that disgusting man even in your team?
Who, Gundogan?
No, Kane. He should have squared. He should have squared to Sterling. He's
did you see what happened at Leon? That's what would happen if we squared it to Sterling.
Yeah.
I have the dream that Sterling would have passed into the net. All would have been good. So I blame Harry Kane for that. And forever he will be known as Judas. Because of his behaviour. RJ saying, right, I'll be back. I don't know if that's like a threat or something, but God knows what that means. I'll be back. A bit like the entertainment from this game. Hopefully that'll be back soon.
Oh, go on, Pepe.
There's no one in the box. There is now, but there wasn't anyone in the box. It's gone to they've switched play with Tierney now. It's gone to Xhaka now. Xhaka is gonna bet he passes it backwards. Yes, he does. He passes it backwards to Murray. Arsenal, you're a little predictable. You are a little predictable, and if I can predict that, I'm pretty sure Brendan Rodgers and Leicester can. I mean, Leicester beat Liverpool, and we have to say Liverpool are a much better team, even without half their team, than Arsenal. So I mean, Leicester in the second half is going to be dangerous. The guy I was praising gives away a free kick, Luke Thomas, but he's definitely got a bright future. Can't remember if he was one of the ones that got in trouble under Nigel Pearson's era. Remember when like 4 youth Leicester players bought some I think prostitutes or something, and they were just using rape. I can't remember what they were doing. But I know it was a big thing back in. It was under Nigel Pearson's reign. Remember seeing it. I can't remember if he was in that.
City,
I know, mate. The West Country's heated up quite a bit.
Yeah,
Bristol Rovers have got Joey Barton. Bristol City have got Nigel Pearson, mate. Let's just put it this way.
Has Joey Barton gone to Bristol Rovers?
Yeah, mate. Which means Bristol is no longer a safe place to live. Chris saying Sterling is a tapping merchant, to be fair. Yes, he is. He would have scored it. So Chris has proved my point. Harry Kane is Judas.
Well, he didn't score the one against Leon, though, did
he? Yeah, but we all make mistakes. Tierney crosses it in, and that's
good block from Thomas.
There. What did I say? I've said this boy's going to have a bright future, and I like to be proved right. Leno's going to have to deal with this quite quickly, or Vardy will have you. How many more seasons do you reckon Vardy's got at the top level?
Well, he's still at that top level, so I don't know when he's going to stop. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know when he'll stop. He's a machine.
As long as he keeps drinking espresso, has his Red Bull, and keeps eating his omelette, he'll be going until he's like 50, that guy.
Well, I think the oldest outfield player in the Premier League, Teddy Sheringham, at the age of 40.
I'm not sure. It might be.
Is it? I wouldn't know.
It might be.
Well, he just scuffed the shot.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to bother saying about it. I didn't want to depress the Arsenal fans too much. In fact, I should have just said William's got the ball and the rest would be self-explanatory. Who's better, William or Firmino?
Oh, don't you dare compare Willian to Firmino. That's disgraceful.
I'll choose Martial over bloody fucking Willian.
Okay, so Jeannie's absolutely disgraced with that comment. And Don would take Martial over William. Don't rate William. Leicester have got the ball deep in the Arsenal half now. And they're going to play backwards. But it looks like Arsenal's going to have a spell of defending to do here. And Arsenal and defending doesn't normally work very well. Although, I swear they have like the second best defence or something in the league. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. But
Villa will have the second best after City. Oh, Pereira.
Oh, whoa, why is my Twitter blowing up? Just get loads of notifications.
Tell you what I still don't get. They sold Martinez.
Kept Leno.
Leno.
Jeannie, thoughts on that?
Well, Martinez fits Arsenal's system a lot more than Leno does because he's better with his feet, and Arsenal like to play out from the back, although most of the time they get caught doing it. That's what Arteta brings to Arsenal, is playing out from the back. So I will never understand that signing. I think they'd have got a higher price tag for Leno as well, and I think Martinez is the best keeper.
Yeah.
So
Paul Tierney's going to give Luke Thomas a talking to after that free kick.
That's the second one on Pepe.
Bit of a soft one, but it looks like it's just going to be a bit of a chat.
Yeah, a chat.
Yeah, it's just a warning saying, do it one more time, lads, and you'll be going in the book. One of my most used phrases when I was a referee. One more time, and I'll reach into my top pocket, and you're not going to enjoy it. If you're brave enough to do it a second time after that, then you'll see what's in the back pocket, and that colour will terrify you, especially when your manager sees it.
Willian to put the ball in.
I mean,
rubbish ball.
Guys, just in case you didn't realise, when Willian takes a free kick, that means it's going to not hit anyone. So,
saying that, Pepe's crosses as well from free kicks haven't been wrong. I know William's shit, but let's talk about a bit of Pepe as well. Let's have a bit of...
I have no problem. Basically, all of Arsenal's set pieces have been utter dog shit.
Why is Xhaka not on any of them?
Because it's crosses. If it was a direct one, Jack would be all over it.
Yeah.
But it's a corner to oh my god, corner to Arsenal. The fact that you say David Luiz and Xhaka for set pieces is just disgusting. Chris saying Martinez goalkeeper of the season in the Premier League this season.
Yeah,
I'd find it hard to disagree with that.
Yeah,
I think Edison's starting to do very well.
Yeah, but look at the difference between the centre backs and
yeah. That's why I'm saying he's starting to do very well. But no, Martinez is just a different class. Another
corner. It's been all Arsenal, but Leicester look threatening on the break.
Yeah, it'll be on the right hand side this time. As if you were it's hard to describe because it depends on which way you're looking. If you're looking towards the Leicester goal, it'll be taken on the right hand side. And if you cast Bushmichael, it's to your left. That's probably the best way to describe it.
David Luiz heads it backwards. Brilliant.
Martin Tyler.
I'm giving a foul.
No, I think it might be
for a penalty. Oh. Yeah, you've got to stop. Johnny Evans. Oh, yeah. He's pointed to the head. So head
like Johnny Evans is what, 34? And
something like that.
And he's still performing like week in, week out.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Martin Tyler, be careful. We're after your job. Head injury. He's back up now. He's absolutely fine. Chris saying without Martinez, Villa wouldn't be in the position they are now. Yeah, I mean, look at last season. A lot of it was because of giving away stupid goals, and I feel like Martinez has got the defense just more controlled, a better line for the defense.
There were some parts in that Leeds Villa game yesterday where Martinez, if it was like another goalkeeper, Leeds could have been 2-3 up in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was with Martinez carrying an injury as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but he wasn't injured at that point, was he? He was injured through the game at some point, as he took a pill.
Yeah.
Can't confirm what pill he took, but he took a pill. By ecstasy. Just to help him through the game, especially when Leeds are looking at you. Anyone rate Leeds? Anyone?
Yeah, decent team. I think they could do. I think they could do with better plays in certain areas. If they get a good defense, then they'll be frightening. But I don't think they're going to hold on to Rafinha, who I think's their best player.
Yeah, totally.
Calvin Phillips could go soon, although he is a Leeds lad. So.
He's a Leeds lad. Also, did you know he's like 25, 26? He's not a youngster.
Is he?
Yeah. He's not a youngster. I always thought he was young, but no. He's actually halfway through his career.
Shaka!
The only thing about Leeds, though, if you think about it, they need... I know it's not Bielsa's tactical masterclass, but it's defending. They're so open and keep using the ball in the midfield, and that's why they come. I think someone sent me a stat. It was like 43 goals for and then 43 goals against.
Yeah.
To be Tom and Dom would get on because they both share the same view that Leeds can't defend for shit. Neither can Arsenal that much, and Leicester on the break now, but that's going to be throw-in to one of them. Can't see the referee. Don't know what's going on.
Will Arteta be happy with his side the first half an hour?
I think they've created a lot of chances, haven't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Putting them away has been non-existent. Aubameyang's have been on like, I would have done so much better. I am world class. I am elite of the elite. Probably thinking I'm better than Ronaldo.
They need to bring Saka on. There's no creativity from William.
4 minutes.
I would even brought William on to fucking coach with me.
Dom's trying to make friends with Arsenal fans because they've all been saying that as well. Dom's trying to make fans with everyone. I think he's just trying to see who wins the title, and then he'll be like, "Well, I'm a City fan this year." It's okay, Dom. That's how I do it. Whoever wins the Premier League title, get in there, boys. I've won the Premier League. There's no stress when you do it that way. I'm joking. I absolutely don't do that. My team won 4-3 yesterday. Defensively, not too great. Apparently, Stephen is still on the rant. Is he ranting about William? Right. Here's a good game, lads. Let's have a guess on what Stephen's ranting about.
Is he live?
William. That's my guess.
Is he live?
He's live. So
Arteta's team selection.
Right, yeah. Dom?
Arteta.
Probably why Saka ain't starting still. It's probably like, William's not done this. Bring Saka on.
Right. So, Daniel, can you tell us what Stephen is ranting about? We've had a guess. All of us have gone for team selection. So if you can let us know if we win the prizes. There is no prize.
Anything to do with Arteta.
Yeah. How do you pronounce that guy with the long hair's name?
Soyuncu.
Yeah.
Good defender. He reads the game really well, but he's very foul.
Apart from that one when he clashes into Pepe. Do you reckon Pepe's improved this season? Or are we slowly starting to see the best out of Pepe?
Yeah, but he also needs more game time, consistent games. He went on a good run against Wolves, and I can't remember who they played after that. Was it Southampton and he scored? Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
And then he didn't start since. So he needs a consistent run. You can't be on and off and then expect you to put in a great performance when you're on the pitch every time.
Williams taking a free kick. It does actually hit someone, but Leicester have managed to get the ball and clear it away. Looks like Iheanacho's bombing it down, but not quite. Tierney read that perfectly. Yeah. Tierney reading that perfectly. And it was Vardy chasing it down, I think. Which is even more dangerous. Iheanacho chasing it down is dangerous, but to have Vardy chasing it down, that's just all different levels of danger. It'll be a bit like Ralph Wiggum in Simpsons going, I'm in danger. Basically, whenever you see Vardy running at you with a ball, you're like, shit, I'm in danger. Please help me. I wish he played for England, but he's retired so that he can fulfill a longer career at the top level of football, hasn't he? Which you can understand. And to be fair, Southgate, knowing him, will probably bench him or play him as left wing back. What is it's Southgate, isn't he? He's utter crap. Arsenal playing it out from the back again. I mean, every time I look at Arsenal playing out from the back, I start to worry a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
they do it a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to suck a goal in for Arsenal. I really want them to score, but I just can't see it happening. Oh, it's Thomas again. He's got to be booked. He can't deal with Pepe.
Pepe's run rings on him.
Yeah, that's the other card.
He's getting booked. It is still Leicester 1, Arsenal 0. Thomas now with a yellow card.
Arteta will just be Arteta will just be saying, Pepe, get at him, because Pepe's skillful enough.
I feel like for Thomas, he just slipped there, lost his
he
foot.
did.
So
yeah.
It's a bit of a harsh one for the yellow card, at least. I think if the referee sees he's slipping, there's not an awful lot he can do about that. But it is a yellow card. He hasn't really dealt with Pepe all game, really.
The thing is, I just don't see Arsenal scoring from set pieces.
I do.
No.
They've got the height in the box.
Willian just can't deliver a good ball in.
Yeah, it needs to be a good ball.
Or
I
Pepe.
think Pepe should.
Pepe
should cross it in, but it's going to be Willian.
Yeah, and there we go.
Crossed in. Oh, goal!
Yeah, set piece. Arsenal are so dangerous from set pieces.
Hold on.
Jimmy's I told you they're so dangerous.
Niall I said, will you get assist? Because Niall slagged him off. And then I just said, he'll go and whip a good cross in now and get a goal. Because Genie slagged him off.
Yeah, but Genie's there like, I told you they were dangerous from set pieces.
I did it on purpose.
Oh, yeah. Agent Genie in the house.
Good header, David. Get in, lad.
It wasn't the greatest ball of all time, to be fair. But it is resulted in a goal for Arsenal. Yeah. It is now 1-1.
Good header.
I have no bias towards either team, so apart from Leicester, I quite like.
Oh, Smith Rowe down, injured. Looks like.
What's he done now?
I don't know. Someone was down. I think it was Smith Rowe.
Yeah, it's Smith Rowe.
Yeah, it is Smith Rowe, but
it's Smith Rowe.
He's sitting on the floor going, boss.
He's had so much game time.
He's thinking, boss, I'm too good to be playing for Arsenal. I think I need to come off.
Yeah.
This you're not a good enough club for me. So Smith Rowe has decided, nah, screw it. I'm sitting down. I'm finished. I've had my pay packet. You don't pay me enough to do anymore. Chris saying, what a jinx. Yes, what a jinx indeed.
Yeah.
Genie, you've got some Leicester fans to apologise to. What do you have to say for yourself?
Nah, you've got to hold it. I'm cheering on Arsenal. They're bottling top 4. I can see it coming.
Only even if they bottle top 4, that doesn't mean Liverpool are going to get in there. Like, let's be real.
Yeah, we will. I believe we will.
Could you imagine, like, if Liverpool lose tonight? Oh, that
I've got
would
so
be...
many clips of Genie as well. It's going to be absolutely hilarious.
The group chat will be alive tonight. Well, of course. Who else are you going to take off for Smith? Who else are you putting on for Smith, though? Runnison?
Yeah,
you could change it. You could put Saka and put Willian into the...
Arteta changed things up? Nah, that man doesn't understand how to do that. And unless he's changing the colour of the cones, and then all is good. Damn, Arteta's got that down to a T. As a respect the cones. That's what he's telling El Neni now. He's saying respect the cones. That's the conversation between them two. It's just respect the cones, right? I told you all of this with the cones in the dressing room. Did you forget? You were the yellow cone. El Neni is the yellow cone. There's going to be 3 minutes left of normal time, but we wait to see how much added time there will be. But it is 1-1. It's an exciting game. It's a relatively good game.
Yeah.
These players are a little bit more well known to me, so I can point out who is who.
See, I told you it'd be 1-1 at half time.
When did you say that?
At the start of the game.
Nah, you didn't say it'd be 1-1.
I did. I said 1-1 at half time.
Dom, did he say 1-1 at half time? I don't remember asking for halftime score predictions.
I think you're lying, Genie, to make friends.
No. I said 1-1 in both halves. Both halves of the game went 2-2.
Shut up.
No, you said 1-1 at full time, you liar.
Watch, if it stays 1-0 now, but yeah, I told you it was 1-0.
I'll remember that now.
To be honest, since the Leicester goal, they've been very quiet.
Yeah, very quiet. But to be fair, this is exactly how they was against us. They were so quiet in that first half, and then the second half they just
absolutely deadly in the second.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I'm missing Maddison though. The intensity there from me.
Yeah, they're definitely missing Maddison. Yeah, spot on.
Yeah, I can't remember who they had on their bench. I'll look it up. Their bench didn't look awfully strong as you would expect.
The good thing is with Arsenal, they're controlling the game, and then they've got two players to bring on from a strong bench. You know, you got the likes of Partey, Aubameyang, Saka.
Leicester have got Tevez, Under, Ward, Mendy, Albrighton, Amati.
Under is a good player.
Yeah, it's not the strongest. There's a few injuries.
Handball.
Oh, is that handball?
Oh,
have they given it?
No, they haven't given it, but the Arsenal players, Shaka's screaming for it.
VAR is going to look at that. VAR is going to look at that.
You got to think there was when the ball hit his arms were out.
Yeah. Corner. The referee will stop play to allow VAR to look at this.
It's going to be like 25 fucking minutes at a time, buddy.
Nah, he smashes it at him.
Yeah, that would be unfair to give. Yeah. That would be unfair to give.
Have they given it? They're checking it.
Yeah, they're checking it.
No, but they've actually gone back for it. Normally, when play rolls on, they'll be checking it. Oh, his arm's out. Come on.
Yeah, they're checking it because of
They're going to give this. They're going to give it. They're going to give this. I think he's going to check it. Monitor.
Oh, he's going to a monitor, is he?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. It will be interesting to see if Poultini gives this.
I think it is, though. I think it is a penalty.
Yeah, his arms are up there, aren't they?
His arms are in an unnatural position. That is a fact.
Penalty.
Yeah, penalty.
Is it a penalty?
Yeah.
Yes! Come on!
Yeah, penalty to Arsenal.
It was the quickest look I've ever seen a referee at the monitor.
Oh no! Have you seen the Everton penalty? He literally didn't even see it. It was just 2 seconds in. What a joke that was! Yeah, his arms up there. Yeah.
The best monitoring one I've seen is when United played Southampton. Matt Dean went up to the screen and was like, said to his assistant, "Why am I here? I don't know why."
Really?
Yeah, he went, "I don't know why I'm at the screen."
It took him about 20 minutes at the screen.
Come on, come on, Arsenal. Lacazette won't miss penalties.
It's a penalty. Chris saying it's a penalty.
Yeah.
It is a penalty. They've had 2 shouts for a penalty. The first one was pulled back to a free kick for Ndidi.
To be fair,
Ndidi's given away a penalty again.
Schmeichel's good at saving penalties, but I just can't see Lacazette missing.
We are about to find out. What will it be?
Please don't miss.
Right.
It's Lacazette.
Yes!
Oh,
come on!
2-1.
Oh, yes.
Well, my score prediction out the window.
Yeah, so's mine. I want Arteta in the mud. I want that man sacked as quickly as possible because I think he's dog shit. Genie, I don't know why Genie's celebrating. They've still got to beat Sheffield United to actually.
Yeah, but you've got to love seeing like
I never thought I would see Genie celebrating an Arsenal goal to try and keep Liverpool in a top 4 race. I never thought I'd see that day.
But that's the situation we're in.
This is helping United out. Go on,
yeah.
I've just realised.
Hi, I've got two very biased people. I've got 2 biased people. So come on, Leicester, let's get this going.
Yeah, you love Harvey Barnes, so you can cheer Harvey Barnes.
I do love Harvey Barnes. I think he's brilliant. I love Harvey Barnes and hate Arteta. So my agenda's flowing freestyle today. Also like Luke Thomas and Vardy is just Vardy, isn't it? Who doesn't like Vardy? Vardy's not having a party though, not yet. Anyway, we'll have to wait until full time to see if Vardy's having a party.
Yeah,
but is Partey going to be coming on, or we don't know? Genie's like, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
You need to bring Party on. I know you tried making a joke. Proper dad joke.
Dom's like, yeah. Screw the joke. I don't think he needs to come on. Don't think he needs him.
Don't think he does because
Dom is the Michael Owen. Dom is the Michael Owen of punditry.
If you don't score more goals than the opposition, you can't win games.
And if one of you's Joe Cole, you're about to call the Masia chicken tikka masala. Daniel saying 2 non-open play goals still. Exactly. 2 goals, 0 from open play.
If they go
which is the
Arteta
way. Arteta is a bit of a shit villager. Goals mean prizes. Goals mean prizes. Well, not in the case of Arsenal. Goals just mean 3 points. Potentially. Wait till the second half, and we'll come back to that. Role model? Who the hell's a role model?
That's half time. So also, half full Liverpool fans
TV
will
on
take.
Well loud.
Oh,
Who's
sorry.
got the TV on?
I turned it up to hear what they were saying about the VAR.
I was just about to say Martin Keown's doing our job for us, and he's a bit shit. So
yeah, it's
wanker.
So it is half time. It is Leicester 1, Arsenal 2. I was about to say Liverpool. Daniel saying Arsenal fans going to celebrate like winning the trophy. Yes, they will. They're all going to be dancing in the changing room, and Arteta's going to have the cones out again. So
Stephen's still running, even though they're winning.
Is he?
We
Probably. It won't surprise me.
We love to see it. Daniel can hear someone's commentary.
Yeah,
yes,
sorry.
Genie.
That's my fault.
Genie has turned that down. But thoughts on the game so far? Dom, starting with you.
It was all right. It's mainly Arsenal since Leicester's goal. It's difficult because if Leicester need to try and use the midfield more, because you can look at it there and get Vardy into the game, get Barnes. Ian Nacho's not really doing anything. Maybe swap it around. I think Brighton in this game would completely change it, especially in that number 10 role, because I think he's more creative than Ian Nacho. So, but mainly Arsenal first half. I think they've been the better side, and they've actually done quite well, going 1-0 down and then going 2-1 up.
Yeah, Genie.
Yeah, I'm buzzing from a Liverpool perspective because Arsenal are winning 2-1, and I can't see Leicester getting back into this at all. Leicester haven't got enough firepower on the bench to come on and change this game, so I'm confident that Leicester will drop points and we beat Sheffield United tonight, and it's looking on the up. Hopefully, we got Jota, Kaya coming back from injury, fab. But yeah, about this game, it's been decent. I've been happy for it, happy about it. So yeah, I'll certainly take it, and I'm confident.
Yeah, I mean, Arsenal dug in. They dug in towards the end of that. Indeed, he's been sloppy. Indeed, he has been sloppy. Obviously, the first tackle. It got pulled back for a free kick because of Ndidi. Then you had Ndidi of the handball there. And both I can't remember if the Ndidi one came from anything, the free kick, but it's been 2 set pieces for Arsenal, and they've made both of them count really. My score predictions out of the water now. I said 2-0 Leicester. Genie said it would be 1-1, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's just the knowledge that I knew Leicester wouldn't win, so that's so cool.
Oh yeah. What's going to be a score between Liverpool and Sheffield United tonight? Didn't you say
5-0? He said.
Yeah, 4-5-0. I remember on the Liverpool show. And guys, make sure you smash in the like button. Subscribe to a channel with notifications on. There's about 40% of our viewers aren't subscribed. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not subscribed? So make sure you're subscribing to a channel right now, and make sure you smash a like on the video as well. Massively help us all out over here. Luke is in the comments. Daniel saying second is possible for Chelsea if we win today. I don't think they'll win. I think it will be either a draw or a United win. I don't think Tuchel struggles against Ollie. For some reason, Tuchel does struggle against Ollie, and Tuchel doesn't have Mbappe and Neymar in his side. So I could be wrong, but Tuchel does seem to struggle with Ollie. It's just something, and he's fired up Bruno by saying Bruno isn't actually that good. So Tuchel's made a bit of a key error there, in my opinion. Anyway, you don't want to be firing up Bruno Fernandes before a game. Let's be fair, you want the man smoking some of Martial's weed, but no, he's decided to basically egg on a bit of Bruno Fernandes, which could come back and bite him on the backside. Luke saying, what a half. William might be man of the match so far. I don't think so. To
be fair, if Willian had the name of Bukayo Saka, then everyone would be raving about him because he hasn't actually had that bad of a game. He's been good so far. Saka's overrated.
I'm joking. Before the Arsenal fans all come onto this stream and kick my head in, metaphorically anyway, you don't know where I live. Daniel, Liverpool still finishing 8th. Big comment there from Daniel. Chini has just glared at the screen. He's not impressed by that. He's not impressed by such a comment. Chris saying, as long as we're not in Europa League, I'm happy. Daniel, 1-0 Sheffield United. Potential. Predictable draw for United game. That could have easily happened. I mean, United do seem to be able to get draws against top sides. The top sides, I don't care who it is, they are afraid of United's counter. It is something that United do thrive on. Daniel saying Tuchel doing it on purpose. Firing up Bruno on purpose, or if it's a mistake, is a bad move either way, right? That's like firing up Mo Salah. You don't want to be firing up world-class players because the mentality of these players are different. Like now Bruno is going to be wanting to prove Tuchel wrong and putting him in the mud. So I reckon Bruno may actually turn up for today's game. A very bad move on Tuchel's part. It's why we've seen Klopp and Pep always so polite about the opposition, especially in the big games, because they know they don't want to give the team talk already, and they've given Bruno's team talk for him already. That's my view on it. That is my view. I just don't think you want to be firing up world-class players.
Have you just seen like you wouldn't want to the Chelsea United combined 11 based on ratings?
No.
So you got Mendy in net, Zuma, Maguire, Luke Shaw and Reece James as fullbacks, Fred, Jorginho, Mason Mount in the 3 in midfield, and then Fernandes sitting in that cam, and then 2 up front is Abraham and Rashford.
I've never seen so much bullshit in my life. Moving on from that disastrous team 11, combined 11. Check out the preview show that me, Dom, RJ, Charles, and Shed ended. It was a great stream. The combined 11, pretty fair. It was half and half really. So make sure you check that out after the stream here. Luke saying we need to keep this up. We've been dominant. Absolutely agree. But Leicester can hurt you in a matter of seconds. They did it against Liverpool. And then Daniel saying, I'm not afraid of Manchester United, to be honest. Well, that might come back to bite you on the backside. I think everyone should be afraid of United, but that's a fair point. I mean, maybe not defensively afraid of United because they've got a fridge freezer at the back. But the counter of United, Rashford, Bruno, even Greenwood, if you allow Greenwood that space and that time to cut in, he can cause you problems. I mean, we saw that against Liverpool, didn't we? With that overlapping ball over to Rashford, didn't we? So there is the potential there that it'll be an interesting game for sure. Absolutely. But I think to dismiss United like that, I don't know. I don't know about that. I think they're second in the league for a reason. It's not. They're not a bad side, right? They're second in the league, and they're not there on luck. I mean, we've had 30 odd games, 32, 20, 28 games, something like that. Quite fine to the season, aren't we?
Yeah.
How many games have we?
We are in week 26, is it?
Yeah, something like that. 26, 27.
So yeah. They're not there on luck. That's for sure. Definitely not there on luck at all. So I think, a bit of respect on United. I mean, I have no agendas here, but United, especially the counter. I mean, Genie and Dom can vouch. I've said a lot about the centre backs at United. That's why they get nicknamed the fridge freezer now. Luke Collins, feel bad for Luke Thomas. He's been ripped apart by Pepe. I want to talk about this. Obviously, I do rate Luke Thomas, and I have bigged him up a little bit, and I do expect in the future he'll be very good. But Pepe has sort of had him on toast per se today, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's the type of player Pepe is. He's very skillful. You've got to be very careful with him, and obviously Luke Thomas is only young, so he's not got the experience there, but it'll come.
Yeah, obviously. Waiting for the second half to start. It will be very soon. Dom, thoughts on Luke Thomas and Pepe?
Yeah, Luke Thomas is a good fullback. Well, for his age anyway, and like you said, he's going to develop into a very good player. But
did you just call me Neil?
No, I said I don't know what I said. I think I'm not. But yeah. It's just going to be tricky for him because especially Pepe, who's developed much better this season, and it's going to be much trickier for him on the yellow card because I think Pepe is just going to get the ball and try and target him. Yeah. And if Leicester go 10 men down, I know they've got Ricardo there on the pitch who can go and fill in, but that leaves him a bit lack of depth in the midfield area and then the wings. So.
Yeah,
Luke Thomas, he will learn, Luke Thomas, especially against players like Pepe, with the feet and the speed, but just takes time. But he's a very good player.
Okay, exciting, Jesus Christ.
And Ndombele, Lucas, Bale, Son, Kane, that's attacking.
Jose's finally learned how to attack a team. Crikey, I never thought I'd see the day. A couple of comments here. Chris saying Manchester United equals Bruno Fernandes FC. What about Marcus Rashford, or are we just ignoring him? Daniel saying that Manchester United should fear us, but don't. When did I say they shouldn't fear you? I think there's 6 teams that you should always fear, no matter what they're doing. That is City, Chelsea, United, Tottenham, Liverpool, and Chelsea. If I said Chelsea already, maybe I actually know 5 because I'm not to include Arsenal in that. Maybe Leicester actually. So they're the 6 I'd always be afraid of. Should fear. Maybe fear is not the right word. Maybe respect, but not fear. That's probably the better phrase, isn't it? You should respect United and Chelsea, but you shouldn't fear them. Maybe that's the better phrasing. Luke saying also it's going to be a 2-0 win for United today. Well, that's a big statement. That is a big statement.
United keep a clean sheet. Don't be so silly.
Yeah, that's a fair comment. RJ saying, "Wait, Arsenal are winning." Damn, yeah, it's not been the greatest performance, but they are winning. Daniel, people said the same about Atletico Madrid, and look what happened. Yeah, but there's difference. There, context is needed, isn't it? So, Atletico Madrid had a few injuries. And also they sat back all the time and they didn't look effective on the counter. United have perfected the counter attack. Like under Ollie, they have perfected the counter attack. They've got pacey players. I would expect if Cavani's injured that we're probably going to see Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, and that's three
big
very
smile on Dom's
players.
face after that from three.
But no, it is true though, isn't it? Like that is how you'd expect them to line up if Cavani's injured.
We could even go more narrow though against Chelsea. We could play with 2 strikers, Bruno just behind, and a midfielder in the back. I'm trying to think how that would for.
I don't think that would work too well.
Like a diamond.
Yeah, like a diamond that we did at the start, and then it worked well. I think we did it against Chelsea last season. It worked quite well.
But the reason I say it won't work is with how Chelsea play. They play with the double pivot, the 3 at the back. I think you can get at them because they play with wing backs. So I think there is that potential to get at them. And don't forget, Marcus Alonso is going to have to try and keep Mason Greenwood quiet today, and that'll be an interesting defensive battle. And don't forget, Chelsea haven't faced a side that can attack, really. So that will be an interesting development. Be interesting to see the team news from Chelsea. I think United's is quite self-explanatory, but Chelsea's will be very interesting if he goes with Marcus Alonso or Chilwell. And then you've got, obviously, will Hudson-Odoi make a play? We'll have to wait and see. RJ saying David Luiz getting a good goal. Told he was good. Yeah, David Luiz hasn't been too bad. Chris saying it's still failure of the season if Chelsea don't win anything. Sorry, look how much they spent. Don't care. They sat Lampard. Still have to win a trophy and top 4 finish, in my opinion. I would agree with that. Daniel, guess what injuries happened? Tell me what happened against with Southampton. Yeah, thought so. RJ's having a little bit of an argument. It might be a bold opinion, but I stick to my opinions. Daniel, it will be Rashford, Martial, Dan James. It won't be Dan James. Dan James is injured, so it will probably most likely be Mason Greenwood. Or Ollie will do a madness and put Amad Diallo in. There is a change. Thomas is coming off, and Albrighton is coming on for Leicester.
So I think Ricardo's going to go left back, and then Albrighton's going to go right midfield.
That makes sense. Quickly, a last few comments. RJ saying Dan James is injured. Daniel saying what Southampton do if anything. Lindelof and Maguire will start. Stay in your level, Daniel. Just because you beat Atletico, you ain't winning the Champions League. Shots are being fired in the comments. RJ
no, you should bring RJ and Daniel in.
Yeah, it sounds
for
like
a United Chelsea preview.
Yeah, it sounds like we just need to get Daniel and RJ in, and I'll nip into the back room, and we'll just have a fight live on the channel, which viewers will. That would be great for ratings, wouldn't it, and views. But make sure you smash in the like button, subscribing to the channel with notifications on. The second half has just started. And as you can see there, it is Leicester 1, Arsenal 2. Yeah. Boys, are you expecting Leicester to fight back, or are Arsenal going to take all 3 points?
Yeah, you'll see a more attacking. I've just noticed actually, Leicester are facing the wrong way.
Well,
I don't know if that's something to do with wind or what.
What are you on about?
Because Leicester play the second half the way they've just had the first half. Well, that's what they did against us.
What on earth are you on about?
So like we faced the Cop second half.
Yeah.
Leicester didn't against us.
Genie, what the fuck are you on about?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No. What he's on about is in the second half they're going the wrong way. No, I think they probably lost the toss against the start, us, didn't they?
Yeah. Or they might have lost the toss against us. Yeah.
Or today, 1-2.
I don't think it really matters which way you shoot at the moment. There's no fans.
Genie chucking in some expert opinion there. Not even sure what he was on about to start with.
Yeah, but anyway, Arsenal have won this game.
RJ saying, hell yeah, I'll fight with anyone. Let's go for content. Dom, I'd say we can fight since you support United is sus. Dom is being called out by RJ. Any response to that, Dom, or you just gonna let RJ have that one?
RJ, shut up. You're boring.
Oh,
Have a chewing gum
RJ
that
is...
stinks.
Well, that's a bit harsh. RJ, feel free to comment anything back. That'll be good for content as well. Did I say we would win? I don't assume things, mate. It's still kicking off. I'm loving it. I'll keep the viewers. Well, the viewers can see it in the comments. So I'll keep these two notified with the fight between RJ and Daniel. It looks like it's going to be a bit better than this
corner. Yeah.
Oh,
so you're fuming.
He's going to headbutt the linesman at this rate. He's going to walk over and go bang and just like.
Oh, Harvey Barnes is injured now.
Yeah, I know. I'm not happy. It looks like it's going to be. Yeah, it
be.
looks like a thigh injury.
I think he's overextended.
Yeah, he should hopefully be okay because Harvey Barnes is going to be crucial for Leicester getting back.
If Barnes gets injured, Maddison's injured. Wow.
The thing is, where he's overstretched and how he's landed, that could be his Achilles. His Achilles could have snapped, which is a very bad injury.
That is going to hurt. Hopefully, Harvey will be okay because, as I said, I love the lad. I think he's brilliant.
Who's going to come on for him?
RJ and Daniel are still fighting. Mate, look, congrats on beating Atletico. Look at what happened to Liverpool last season.
Yeah, but RJ down.
RJ hasn't responded to the dog breath comment from Dom. Daniel, make all streams entertaining. Absolutely, completely agreed there. Bringing out the stretcher.
Yeah, I think that's the case.
Hey, Dom.
Ooh.
Can't tell what it is.
Champions.
Oh, I thought it was you.
No, it's Thiago and Henderson. Champions.
RJ, Genie, who did you put as triple captain? Genie put Harry Kane as triple captain. Harry Kane.
Genius decision.
Oh, Dom, we know what you like. Don't deny it. Oh,
I'm sure that has no context at all from what I said.
Yeah. No, but I think what he means. I think last night. I think RJ's saying that. Yeah, if he's injured, West Ham, David Moyes top 4. And as I said, back to his comment, but they've had to put Harvey Barnes in a leg brace.
Oh God.
And that could be his Achilles.
They've had to put him on a stretcher as well. So Harvey Barnes is going to get stretchered off here, and we wish him all the best.
Yeah,
and a speedy recovery. Because
if that's an Achilles injury, he's going to be out, and that's a long injury.
What season? Rest of the season out, or
rest of the season and the summer he'll try to rebuild the muscle around it. Yeah, and scar tissue.
Well, that's Barnes gone now. That's Maddison gone for a couple of weeks for Leicester. Their injury crisis, honestly, and I can speak from Liverpool's perspective because I know how hard it is with injuries. Leicester's injury crisis has gone really under the radar this season.
Didn't happen last season as well, though. That's why they dropped out
with injuries.
Yeah,
they might have done.
It was, yeah.
But he's a good player. Check his under.
Yeah. Obviously, Harvey Barnes is being stretchered off the pitch. So it also means Harvey Barnes won't be going to the Euros, which is a shame.
Not necessarily.
If this is Achilles, he won't be going, but it just matters.
Pepe!
Oh, cleared away. But yeah, no, it will be very unlikely. It was unlikely Harvey Barnes was going to go to Euros anyway, but that, I think, pretty much sums it up that he won't.
He could have been in this. He could have been in the squad, but I don't think he would have got into the games.
I think he maybe would have got into a couple, but look, it is what it is. Harvey Barnes has come off. Under has come on. RJ saying, just seeing it now. Vardy's going to be lonely. Maybe. Or Brighton will have to try and fill in, I think, and get a bit further forward. I think is what I would be doing. But it's going to be tough for Leicester, and everyone. Look, last season was the same, but I don't think. Can you blame Brendan Rodgers for this? Can you really blame Brendan, especially when you've got injuries to like Barnes and Maddison?
Yeah. I don't know. No, you can't. You can't really. Oh, hang on. Come on. Come on, Pepe.
It's just one of them unfortunate
Come on,
things.
Pepe.
But Pepe is breaking. He goes all the way.
Odegaard. Willian. Yeah!
Oh, offside. Is that offside?
No, I think he was on.
3-1. Get in.
Pepe with a goal.
Pepe
with a goal.
Oh,
Daniel saying Genie cheering for Arsenal more than Arsenal fans.
Get in.
Yeah, he is. VAR will check it, but I don't think that's
off. I think he's onside.
No, but you can see why I'm thinking it's offside, can't you?
Who went? Nicolas Pepe is so good. What a player!
No, it comes off the defence anyway. He's absolutely fine. It is 3-1. It is 3-1.
It's 3-1.
Leicester's falling apart again.
I hope you get beat by Sheffield tonight. I will.
So do I. Do you know, I'm half tempted to do a watch along for the Liverpool game and watch them get absolutely smashed to smithereens by Sheffield. Very tempted. I'm this close to doing it. This close. So it is 3-1 to Arsenal. They're having a great game today, resting a lot of players as well, that's the important thing. They've managed to rest Aubameyang and Pepe and Saka. I would expect Martinelli to make an appearance soon. If he doesn't, I'll be very disappointed with Arteta. Not that I'm already disappointed with him. RJ saying James Justin is out as well.
Oh yeah,
this is true. And no, Troops will be happy. I love his rages. Yeah, less said about Troops, the better, in my opinion. But no, back onto the game. It is 3-1 to Arsenal, and I don't think there's any way back for Leicester now, is
there? It's game over.
You say that, but Vardy...
Captain Vardy.
Vardy trying to get something there, but David Luiz gives away a corner, so it'll be a corner to Leicester. Vardy is really the only thing that can save Leicester right now. Let's be fair, because
they need to get Tielemans in the games more as well.
Yeah, Tielemans has gone quite quiet, but Brighton will take the corner. Hits it. Oh, that was a good header from I think David Luiz there, and one of them trying an overhead kick that's not really paying off there.
Well, it's probably a Nacho or something, wasn't it?
Probably. Luke saying Pepe getting. What a time to be alive. Luke is an Arsenal fan and Luke is delighted. David Luiz is now down, holding his face. Might be his nose. It might be his nose. Sideshow Bob is on the floor. We'll have to wait and see what he's doing. I'm not sure if it was contact with a player or I think the ball's just hit him on the nose. To be fair,
Fulham Palace is still 0-0.
Yeah, that one sounds like it's been quite a boring game.
Yeah.
RJ saying, imagine first win in a row. Would that be a first what? RJ, what on earth are you talking about, bro? Imagine first win in a row. Oh, what? 2 games in a row? No, Arsenal have won a couple of games on the road in a row together, haven't they? Pretty sure they have.
They went on a very good run, didn't they? When they beat Chelsea. They beat Chelsea like 3-1, and then I think they battered West Brom. And
RJ, what on earth are you talking about? Explain yourself. David Luiz has had to come off. Not off, but he's had to walk off the pitch because he had treatment from the physio. Dom is back here now.
I am back.
Oh, Benfica and Leicester. Yeah, but RJ, that won't be their first win in a row. They went on a really good unbeaten row when they were facing all the teams near the bottom. Luke saying, Willian has been class. I don't believe that he has one good game every 10 games. That's what I've been told by Chelsea fans. So we'll have to see what his next 9-10 games brings you. Probably dog shit. But Arsenal, they've sort of dominated the game. They've dominated large periods of the game as well. Very good performance from Arsenal. Leicester, obviously, with a lot of injuries towards them now. Obviously, Maddison and James Justin were already injured. Harvey Barnes has had to be stretchered off the pitch. Dom seems to think it's an Achilles injury.
It's just how he overextended and it's where he's landed with his foot. It just looks like his Achilles. I might be wrong. Yeah. I'm not a Premier League physio, but
you got the Pereira thing spot on, Dom. Pereira's come over to the left.
Yeah.
Because I'm a tactical magician, Genie. That's what I do.
You heard it here first, everyone. Dom is apparently a tactical magician. If any Premier League clubs are watching, Let's Talk Football, Let's Talk Premier League will want compensation. If you take Dom, we'll spread it evenly. How many of us are regulars? Probably about 10. So we'll want about 10 million. About £1 million each seems fair, doesn't it, Genie?
I'll take it.
Yeah. Right, so that's 10 million for Dom's services. His content is far too good. Make sure you check out the Martial explosive rant. Trust me, you don't want to not miss that. It was a fantastic stream, a brilliant clip. And you will see someone laughing 22 times. I'll let you try and guess who that could be. I can assure you it definitely wasn't Dom. Although I'm sure Dom probably did laugh quite a few times. RJ saying now they don't have to rely on a 19-year-old, hopefully. I think that's a dig at Arsenal. Luke saying Barnes coming off will have killed Leicester. It really has. It really has sort of killed the momentum, hasn't it, Genie?
Yeah, I don't think it's just Barnes when that penalty was given. Sorry, not when the penalty was given. When Leicester actually scored, for some reason it just killed Leicester off. Arsenal was so open, and Leicester haven't created anything since. Have they had a shot on target since then? I can't recall.
Can't honestly.
But Barnes is a massive miss. I think Barnes is a brilliant player, and I know you do as well. So.
Yeah, I think Barnes is a fantastic player, and Leicester will miss him. Let's not get that twisted. Leicester will think that he's a talent, and they've lost one for sure there. It's going to be interesting. Cedric obviously putting out the ball for a throw-in. Ricardo, obviously, as Dom said, has moved to the left, but there'll be a throw-in. But Leicester haven't really carved Arsenal open recently, that I can remember anyway, which is a bit of a shame for Leicester. I thought Leicester would do well in this game. I thought it was a game for them, but they didn't. RJ saying Ollie should hire Dom. We need him for City soon. As I said, £10 million, and we're able to talk. Anything less, I'm afraid, not acceptable. Luke saying Tillerman's gone down now too. Oh, has he?
Yeah, he did, but he's all right now.
Oh yeah, he's got back up. Yeah. So all good there. But there is a lot of muscle injuries. We saw a fair few yesterday, didn't we, Genie?
I've been seeing them all season, mate. The compact fixtures are just so much.
How many injuries have you seen?
Don't get Genie on injuries. Bloody hell, the whole Liverpool squad's had an injury.
Can't be that many. I've not heard of Liverpool having any major injuries.
Yeah, we've only had nearly our whole squad injured for more than 3 weeks, so it can't be that many.
I've not heard about them. The Liverpool fans have been quite quiet about it. They've just got on.
Bad pass, Vardy. Give it to Vardy.
He can't quite get it, but can they do anything? Can they do anything?
No, rubbish.
No,
they've wasted this.
No, that was a wasted chance. Fantastic.
Any action? I thought he could just kick it Vardy first time, but I'm glad he didn't.
One of the greatest. Luke saying they went 1-0 up in 6 minutes, then offered nothing. That's a fair comment. That is a very fair comment. I thought Leicester did take the foot off the pedal, and that just allowed Arsenal in, to be fair. It did allow Arsenal to get back into a game. RJ saying, damn, Niall selling Dom, never thought I'd see the day. Look, we haven't had a bid come in yet. And even 10 million, it might not even be enough. Look, Dom is valued for the content, so it's going to have to be a big bid from United. I'm not sure if, well, actually, it'll be talking with Ed Woodward, so he'll probably try and do 5 million and then 5 million in installments, and we're not doing that. We don't accept installments here. Jeannie's the head of financial services, and he says no.
Oh no, he's fucking not. Jeannie cannot be head of financial services.
What? Liverpool are the only team in the Premier League that's actually got value for money.
What is that comment?
Liverpool have had so many injuries, yet Salah is better than.
Where does Salah come into that? Salah's been the top scorer in a team that's had injuries. You're just backing Salah's case.
The thing is, RJ, there's no correlation between that.
I think RJ stayed up too late last night.
It was an eventful night, so he's probably still confused. Bless it, RJ. Luke, also congrats.
Yeah, come on.
Jeannie, got anything to say on that? He's yonder. RJ, I'm disappointed. That was meant to be your job today. RJ saying, "I know." Yeah, congrats to Dom and Jeannie. Lovely to see.
Have, left on mutual terms. There was no hate between the pair of us. We just had to leave on mutual terms.
Yeah, someone's paid my release clause.
Yeah,
that will be Tom. Tom has paid the release clause on Jeannie. Leicester still looking dead as a doo-doo. RJ wondering when that would come out. Domini stays strong. So you've now got a name. It's hashtag Domini. So if you ever want to talk about Dom and Jeannie, the hashtag is Domini. Which
is that like an Italian pasta sauce?
I don't know. Maybe you two could make a recipe for a pasta sauce and name it Domini. Just make sure you get it copyrighted. Started with pro clubs and now to this. Yeah, I mean the level of the Arsenal game is now resorted.
He's in.
Vardy's in.
He's in a one-on-one race with Pablo
That's a red card. That's going to be a red card.
He's not touched him. Get up.
No. He's pushed him over. VAR will look at that. VAR will look at that.
No chance.
No,
Vardy just lost his balance.
VAR will look at that, but it is 3-1. But the referee will probably stop play. VAR will look at that, I'm presuming.
Yeah, I didn't think there was anything in
opportunity.
It's a brilliant ball.
Oh yeah,
no chance.
No. But no, that was lucky because if he made any contact there, that would have been a red card and a free kick in a dangerous area. And Arsenal going down to a red card. Where have we seen that before? And what happened then? That
to be fair, Pablo Mari did very well then.
Yeah,
against one of the most dangerous strikers in the league.
Oh, absolutely. Excellent defending there from Mari. Very lucky.
Whoever's calling, stop
looks a little bit
calling, man. He's disconnected every time a call comes through.
That's what I said last night.
Thomas Partey. Now you can make your joke. It's time for the party.
Vardy's not having a party tonight, but Partey is coming on. RJ saying that's what I said last night. RJ, a lot of things were said last night. I don't think all of it is daytime viewing content.
PG.
So yeah, we would have to wait till after 9 o'clock for the watershed, or have to put some age restriction on the stream. But the less said about that, the better. That's a more of a private one. Last night was interesting, that's for sure. Though that'll be a free kick to Leicester. Xhaka giving away that one. I am shocked. Xhaka giving away a free kick. Who would have guessed? There'll be no match reaction for today's game because we're doing the watch along and the Arsenal fans are a bit busy. So after the game, we will quickly summarise and react to it with obviously these two. And then we'll also be back after the Chelsea United game. RJ and Dom should be there, as should a couple of Chelsea fans as well. And that'll be a good one to do as well. So Leicester Arsenal. It's not been a bad one. Arsenal dominating the ball and not really in any danger anymore, unless Leicester get another goal, which seems very unlikely at the moment. Update in the game: Harvey Barnes has been stretchered off.
Did you see that stat? It just come up in the bottom corner.
See that stat? No.
Of the BT. It said like most Premier League goals against the so-called Big Six, and Bobby Firmino was up there along with Sadio Mane. What a player!
I mean, I'm not sure if I want to read this out, but I'll put it on the screen anyway. All I'll say now, if you want content, ask Tom to.
Oh my god!
Again, this stream has not got age restrictions on, so absolutely no way. What I'll say is RJ's woken up now. You can tell RJ's awake. He's had a couple of coffees. He's now definitely awake. Dom is absolutely raging. Genie sat back relaxed, and he knows that this result favours Liverpool.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Dom's now turned off his camera. RJ, you've upset Dom now. Lacazette was on the floor, probably saying, "Boss, I've done far too much running. You don't pay me enough." Have you seen Lacazette's new boots?
No.
It's got pictures of minions, which in France means yes men, and then on the other side of her boot it says "Trust the process."
You idiot.
Anyone thinking about sort of dig at Arteta there from Lacazette, or are we reading a little bit too much into it?
Wait, he said no. That's not serious, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Deadly serious. Yeah, he had the boots.
Sorry, I thought you was joking.
No, I'm being deadly serious.
Oh,
why would I joke about that?
I don't know. No, because you don't like Arteta.
No, I'm being serious. He genuinely had boots before the Benfica game training. One side was minions, which is in France means yes men. And on the other side, it had said "Trust the process." So I'm presuming that could have been a dig at Arteta. To be fair, wouldn't surprise me. Player power at Arsenal is a different thing. And RJ saying, "I'm just getting pumped for the match." Pumped
Leicester
for the match.
so
and
flat.
Yeah, the game has fallen apart since Barnes, especially since Barnes came off, and Arsenal are now 2 goals ahead. A very difficult game for Leicester. RJ is apparently getting pumped for the game and taking the piss out of Dom and Genie. But interesting game. The game has sort of fallen apart though. It's sort of died down a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's gone quite boring. We need a Leicester goal to liven it up.
No, we don't.
Genie will not appreciate a Leicester goal, that's for sure. But it is needed. A Leicester goal is absolutely needed, just to liven it up a little bit. But there is 20 minutes of a game to go. What on earth are we going to talk about for 20 minutes, lads?
Well, we're hoping it spices up a bit. But
RJ saying, "Just friendly banter, ain't that right, Dom?"
RJ, your breath stinks. Have a chewing gum.
You really want to fire up RJ? I'm not sure that's a good idea. But RJ, what do you respond? RJ, how do you respond to that one? Also, he says, by the way, put a chewing gum in. So RJ
here's
will
a chance.
Oh,
Brian!
Ooh, what a block there! What a block!
You know.
I thought it was curling into the top corner, but it It was blocked. Yeah.
I think it was blocked by Partey. Partey stopping Vardy from having a party. That's the thing. Bless you, Dom.
Fucking hell. Thank you. Now these jokes are getting worse.
What, mine? Well,
Yeah.
no one else is saying any jokes. Crack out some jokes. Just don't mention any dogs or doors. RJ saying, put up your hand if you have a broken door.
All right, what do you call a dog with no legs?
What?
Anything, it won't come to you.
Oh, that was appalling. RJ, Genie happy with this game. Imagine Sheffield beat Liverpool. I don't think we will see him. There will be a match reaction to the Liverpool match tomorrow. So,
well, we didn't see RJ when Sheffield United beat United at home.
This is true. We saw Dom. Dom was there.
But to be fair, he's probably right. You probably won't see me.
Yeah, there is a match reaction tomorrow morning sometime.
Is that like the in-depth one?
Yeah, that'll be a little bit more in depth.
Like we can go into looking at like all our 5 goals we scored.
So there's a good chance, even if Liverpool lose, you will probably see Genie do that one tomorrow.
Yeah,
he would have calmed down a little bit.
If Liverpool win 5-0, Firmino scores 2, I've got to change my Twitter name. Brilliant.
Oh, is that the deal?
Yeah.
Genie had forgotten about that.
Yeah,
so
I'll take it.
I'm making no comment after you said that. Zero comment at all.
Genie will take it.
What?
Oh, that was inappropriate.
No, it won't. I said Genie will take the offer, is what I meant.
Niall.
That's no better.
Niall, Dom done nothing wrong. I done nothing wrong. You, Niall. You've done something wrong.
RJ saying, Genie, you never show up when you lose. There's element of truth in that, isn't there?
No, incorrect. I showed up against. Who did I show up against?
I showed up against Leicester.
Leicester, yeah.
Because you said mentality midgets.
Was that when you went, we're gonna finish it?
Probably.
Yeah, Genie's made quite a few statements that I think my favourite one is when he smashed his chair into a radiator and nearly broke his radiator while screaming title charge after beating West Ham United. Genie, it's okay. Genie did publicly apologise in our group chat for saying such a ridiculous statement. Damn, this stream might have to be put to private. No, we're trying to keep it as PG as possible. We say nothing. There was absolutely nothing inappropriate. Genie, we are back. We are back, Genie 2021. Yeah, I mean, Genie's had quite a few fine moments in the year 2021. Title charge gone from title charge to mentality midgets. I wonder what he'll say after beating Sheffield United tonight. Probably something even more outrageous. It is Genie. He's great for the content, though. Great for the content. Well, he's not done it on my channel, on this channel. So we await Genie's first outrageous comment. Genie, what will it be?
Look, I speak the truth.
He speaks the truth. How did the title charge truth come? How did that go?
Yeah, well, obviously I was talking about next season.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. For anyone watching, no, he wasn't. But let's try and talk about the Leicester and Arsenal game. There's nothing much has really happened in the last 6 minutes, to be completely honest, since we last spoke about it.
No, perfect result. This Leicester got no chance of getting back into this game now.
No.
They're dead and buried, I think.
It reminds me of the Real Sociedad second leg for United. It's just a done game, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's dead and buried. And I will take it. And now I think a draw will favour Liverpool for the 4:30 result. No,
4:30. You kick off at 7:15, don't you?
No, United and Chelsea. Yeah. I want a draw there.
Chelsea.
Also, who put in the chat? Chelsea can go second if they win today. They can't. I think the only place they can go is like third or fourth.
I don't know. I didn't see anyone put.
Someone said if Chelsea win today, they can go second.
No.
You're a long way off that, son.
No, look. If United win, they'll go 3 points ahead of Leicester and 9 points ahead of Chelsea and Liverpool minimum, providing Liverpool get a good result. But Liverpool played one extra game as well, Genie. You've played 25 games. Actually, no, I lie. You've played the same amount as everyone else. But you would be 9 points minimum behind United if they should win. And Chelsea, if they win, can get into top four. They can take West Ham out of top four, and there'll be 3 points behind Leicester. Obviously, United have got a couple of tricky fixtures coming up. Obviously, Chelsea today, and then next weekend it is the Manchester derby at the Etihad. A couple of comments here from Daniel. Dead game. Fulham and Palace more dead.
Is that 0-0?
Yeah, I presume so. Yeah. And said second is on if we win. So he's correcting you, Dom.
All right, okay. I apologise, boss.
I mean, fair point.
I'll take a Fulham Palace 0-0. Got Ariel in my fantasy team.
Not great for Fulham. Obviously, with Newcastle dropping points against Wolves, that is 4-1. 4-1? No. Leicester get that away. Newcastle dropping points to Wolves yesterday gives Fulham a fantastic opportunity to get within 1 point of Newcastle. And then it looks like they're not going to take advantage of that unless they get a last-minute winner.
Yeah.
RJ saying Villa are going to go above Liverpool. Strong words
when the game's in hand first. Pepe.
Strong words from RJ. Pepe defended well by Leicester there. Probably the only good bit of defending they've done all game, to be completely honest with you. It's been quite a shocking performance, especially from Ndidi. Very poor performance from Ndidi today, which is unlike him. Vardy on his own.
Not been the best performance from many of the Leicester players, though.
Yeah, I mean, if they get a goal now, it will all change things, but that cross ain't going to get nothing. Vardy's very isolated at the top, isn't he?
Yeah, no service. Well, the only service he had was that good ball into him, where Pablo Mari dealt with it really well. But
it looks as if Albrighton and Tielemans and need to push up a bit and offer. Ian Acho's been quite poor today as well, I think.
Yeah, very poor.
Ian Acho is one of them people that may have to get sold soon because I don't think he's benefiting Leicester. Arsenal attacking again. Odegaard with the ball there. Gets it out to Cedric, it looks like. Cedric whips in across. That's too heavy, but Pepe will get on the end of that. Oh no, Willian, I mean. How can you miss the difference between them? One's got Sideshow Bob hair. Willian hasn't actually been horrific today, so
he's had a good game.
It's been his one good game for the whole for 10 games. Partey having a shot there which just goes flying over the bar.
Party in the stands.
It's a deflection.
Deflection.
Yeah, good block.
But you would get points for a conversion in rugby if football were to ever introduce that. Which I think would be grossly unfair. Unless you had a keeper sort of about 60 foot high. Daniel saying we have Liverpool Thursday. Big game for that one. Big game for that one. The in-depth will again be the day after, I presume. I wait to hear what someone says or what they're doing. It's an 8:15 kickoff. Liverpool versus Chelsea. Huge game that is. Huge game that is. And then next weekend they've got Arsenal Burnley, which we'll have a match reaction to that, and probably a watch along. Oh, we might do a watch along of Villa Wolves for that. That'll be
There's a bit of a rivalry there as well.
Yeah, bit of a rival, bit of a derby, and then the big game, the one that I will be will definitely be covering here. Man City, Manchester United, Manchester derby next Sunday, 4:30.
Yeah. If United get beat, that one I'm not jumping on. I'm going to bed crying.
Dom will be here because he'll have a fantastic match reaction for us, and then he can go to bed after and cry. And then Monday there's Chelsea versus Everton, 6 p.m. kickoff there. So that'll be interesting. And then there'll be nothing on the Tuesday. But also tomorrow, make sure 8:30 that you tune in for the weekly review show. It's a new show that we've come up with. We'll be reviewing every game of the weekend. We'll be creating a team of the week, picking the best player and the worst player of the weekend. Will a Leicester player get into the worst player of the week? And will any Arsenal player get into the team of the week? What about Willian? So make sure you tuned in for 8:30 tomorrow, where you'll find all of that out. Lacazette coming off. He's going to be replaced by Aubameyang. Lacazette's been quite quiet today, hasn't he? But
he's got a goal.
So.
Penalty. But Arteta gives him a bit.
Striker.
Arteta gives him a bit of a hug as he walks off. RJ saying 4 people on the stream. Growing, boys. It is. The views have been on the up, which is what we want to see. But that only helps if you're liking and subscribing to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss when we're live next. Also, make sure you share the stream on all your socials so as many people come on as possible, even if they're watching the replay. And if you are watching the replay, thanks for watching, and make sure you leave a comment because they do get read and I reply to all of them, unless it's rude and then I delete it. Try and keep it as PG as possible. That's all I say. Even though RJ and Luke tried making it un-PG. Bad boys in the comments. The game has fully died. It's fully died.
To be honest, I think Leicester have just accepted that they've lost here because they've got no urgency in bringing the ball forward. Obviously, they're suffering bad through injuries. So
yeah. They are trying, but you're right. There's absolutely nothing. First half was good. Ricardo? Oh no, Iheanacho giving a free kick.
Yeah, clattered into the back of Xhaka there.
How many shots has Vardy had today?
One, two.
I can't think of them. I generally can't think of them.
I'll have a look.
Harvey Barnes had a shot on target against Leno. Tielemans had a shot on target which went in. Can't think of any others.
Vardy hasn't had a shot.
No. But to be fair, he's had no service at all.
Not according to SofaScore, he's not even had a shot.
Yeah, no service.
SofaScore saying that Kasper Schmeichel's got a 5.9. Castange 5.8, Evans 5.8, Luke Thomas a 6.2, Pereira 6.2, Ndidi with a 7.3.
Oh, no chance.
I was about to say, considering he gave away a free kick and a penalty, that's not right. Harvey Barnes was given a 6.3. Cedric's been given a 5.9.
Yeah, but he's shit though, isn't he? So
Smith Rowe got a 6.4. Lacazette 6.9. Tierney and Pablo Mari 6.6 and 6.9. Leno 6.5. They're saying the four best players for Arsenal have been Luiz, Xhaka, Pepe, and Willian. Who the hell would have predicted that at the start?
Yeah,
Who
to
did
be fair, I
Smith
agree
Rowe
with
come
that.
off for?
He come off in Odegaard. He come off injured, didn't he, in the first half for Odegaard?
Yeah. He went down.
Odegaard's on the pitch. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much of Odegaard, considering he was hyped up by Arsenal fans to be this amazing player who's going to rip up the league. I know N5 was a lot more cautious about it.
Oh, did that hit the post? Good effort.
I don't think so.
Didn't
It
nick
was
off the
very
post.
close.
No, I think
to
it just went
getting-
wide.
Very close there from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but no cigar on that try. But a good shot and nearly making it 4-1. Schmeichel wasn't getting to that, was he?
No. Oh yeah, just wide.
Just wide. Schmeichel might have got to it, but just needed a bit more curl, a bit more finesse into the corner, and that would have been.
Oh, here's a one-on-one, right? Oh, Leonard's out quick.
Kicks it out of his box this time and not punches.
It's got to be a foul. Oh, no foul.
Who's that now?
I think it's Pepe. Yeah.
Nicolas Pepe.
Leicester won't put it out of play. They'll want to take advantage of Pepe being down.
Oh,
they do put it out.
He's not happy. He's not happy that. To be fair, he has no need to kick it out because it's not a head injury. That's not.
Yeah, I don't understand what they're doing.
I think Tielemans is more frustrated that they went backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't need to kick it out. I know, like sportsmanship and all of that, you should, but I'm sorry, but the rules are you only have to stop play if it's a head injury, and you're not obliged to kick it out. So if I was the manager of Leicester, I'd be very pissed off with my player kicking out. If I'm being brutally honest, because I'm a winner, I want to win. I would be absolutely raging if one of my players kicked the ball out of possession if it's not a head injury. Yeah. Like, it's not a head injury. Deal with it. But the game is quite dead, and Pepe's having a little drink of looks like orange squash. Pepe's not into water; he has to have squash with it as well. It's the levels of Arsenal. It is the levels. It wasn't pure orange because you can tell the colour difference. But nice bit of orange squash on the pitch for Pepe. I'm presuming it's something energetic, probably an energy drink or some shit like that.
You know the second half's been done when Niles ranted on about a drink for a minute.
Mate, what can I say, Dom? This game, I think I've seen more entertaining games.
To be fair, the game's not been bad. It's just been the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, the last 20 minutes has been absolutely horrific. But you do know when a game's gone sour when someone's mentioning orange squash. I mean,
here's a chance.
Says everything about Leicester.
Oh no, he's getting a free kick.
Tierney now on the floor holding his face. God knows why. Don't know what happened there. That's what happened to Villa and Leeds in the Championship semi-finals. But there was also a lot that happened in the Championship semi-finals in the playoffs. The Leeds player slowed down. It looked like he was going to kick out and then sort of carried on quickly. There was a lot of why that went wrong. Tierney, I don't see anything in that.
No, I don't know why he's holding his face.
And he's meant to be the hard guy from Scotland. Yeah, too right.
That's a bit of time. That's a bit of time wasting. He hadn't even hit his face, so I don't know what on earth Tierney's doing.
I'm sorry, he doesn't need
7 minutes.
3-1 up.
We got 7 more minutes of this enthusiastic game, boys.
Harvey Barnes' injury lasted about 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Hold on. Show that replay again. I want to actually see why this big ass Scotsman went down like a ton of bricks. I rate Tierney, but that is one over eccentric dive that not dive, but don't understand why. And correct to the referee for adding on 7 minutes, but for my sanity, I think 7 minutes is a little too far. Considering it's been a dead game already, but
I think even Leicester just want it to end.
RJ saying, "Damn, the snow has made him soft." Yeah, you could probably say that. He's probably built like a snowman.
0-0 finished the Fulham Palace game, I think.
not a great result from Fulham, that is it? With Newcastle dropping points,
No.
you'd want to take advantage, surely.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
Not the greatest performance there. Everyone watching, make sure you're smashing that like button, subscribing to a channel with notifications on. We'll be back, as I said, after the Chelsea United game with Dom and RJ, and Charles is that I know they're definitely coming on. I'm working out the rest. To be frankly honest, I haven't messaged anyone else yet. Russ might be actually making an appearance as well. He said he might, so that'll be interesting. RJ versus Russ. We all just know that RJ fights with almost anyone. It's just RJ. But yeah, the thoughts on the games, lads? Or this game anyway? Oh,
Party!
Schmeichel is not going to let that go in. But
Yeah,
Guinea.
I don't want to let the last 20 minutes, hinder our thoughts, because up until then it was a good game. We've seen 4 goals. It's a perfect result from my team's point of view. And is this the annual Leicester bottle in it time? They're suffering badly with injuries as well. So yeah, but the game's been decent, fast flowing for 70 minutes of the game. The last 20 minutes.
I won't say it was 70 minutes. I'll probably say its first 45 was fast flowing.
Well, and the start of the second half was. But since then it's died out a bit. So it's
died out a bit.
Well, died out a lot, but Leicester got a free kick here.
Pepe would have to get man of the match, surely.
Oh, possibly, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to man of the match in a minute. Obviously, the game isn't quite finished yet. But Dom, what's your thoughts on the game?
It's like Jeannie said, it's not actually been bad. It's been an alright game. Last 25-ish minutes have been dull as anything. But Arsenal knew that they're 3-1 up and they didn't really have to go and over push and get fucking broken into. So it's good. It's been an alright game. Thought Leicester could have done a bit more creativity. Vardy's been quiet. Barnes was quiet until he went off. Yeah. They are missing Maddison a whole lot, though.
Yeah, especially the form he was on.
Yeah, Maddison was there. It would be a whole different game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been all right.
Yeah, I probably agree with both of you. The first 70 minutes was quite entertaining. Lots to talk about. The last 70 minutes, I've been talking about orange squash that players are drinking. And that sort of says everything of the last 20 minutes. Very dull. But the first 70 minutes, very good. A very good result this is for Arsenal. It does help United a little bit. Helps Liverpool a fair bit. And the injury to Barnes is gonna hurt Leicester. I think obviously with Maddison already injured, James Justin injured. Lots of injuries for Arsenal, for Leicester. So will they carry on and secure top 4? If they're both out for a period of time, I'm not sure. I don't think Iheanacho offers anything like the abilities that Maddison does. And we've sort of seen that today. 75 minutes in, 2 minutes left. RJ saying, did you see the Steve Bruce press conference? He legit said so much praise to Ollie because they were smiling together. Not going to lie, reporters will do anything to ruin a friendship. Look, we know what the press are like. They want just news stories. They're disgusting, vile pieces of crap. So less said about reporters, the better. It's why fan channels, for me, are a more legit source. Because you get the view from the fans, and I think fans care more about their players and their team, apart from Martial and Pogba FC, who are just trash. And I don't care if any of you are watching, if you are Pogba FC or Martial FC, because you are trash.
I'll tell you what, Leicester could have done this a lot earlier. They're actually trying to. Oh, here we go.
That is fucking shit. That is fucking.
And do you know what? That sums up Iheanacho's performance.
Yeah, that really Leicester's does. Performance.
Yeah, he's on side. It's a good chance that
if he just has a little bit more composure,
he don't have to hit it that hard either. He can just place it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he could have. That was a great opportunity. Brendan Rodgers frustrated, very frustrated. He knows that was a good chance. It wouldn't have changed the game, in my opinion. I think far too long has gone for that to change the game. But no, that would have made it 3-2 and a little bit more of a respectable scoreline for Leicester. But no, it's finished 3-1. And Arsenal are going to be delighted they've walked away with 3 points today. Arteta, who's had a different season this year. It's not been his best, and it's certainly not been Arsenal's best. Their Premier League season, I look at the table now, but it's not gifted with lots of not quite.
Pinball in the box.
Yeah.
We
see Leicester. That's it. Game over.
Game over. Finished.
Yes.
Arsenal go as far as 9th. RJ saying, right, I have to go. See you, boys. See you later, RJ. Arsenal go up to 6th, 9th with that performance. Tottenham playing Burnley later today, so Arsenal will go to 10th if that's a win. Also, Spurs have got 2 games in hand. Villa have got to get 2 games in hand. Everton have got 2 games in hand. Liverpool play again today. That's against Sheffield United, so you should assume Liverpool get 3 points there, but can't assume anything with that. Leicester stay 3rd, so they stay joint 2nd with Manchester United, who play later today. So a win for United will take them 3 points away from Leicester and 9 points away from Chelsea. And with 11 games to go, you'd struggle to see United bottling that.
Don't say that.
No, you would. I think that's a fair comment. But you have to beat Chelsea first. I think a draw and you're still having to fight. But no, Leicester. Are we thinking Leicester will drop down now? Do we think Leicester? That's just it for their season. Obviously, if Harvey Barnes injured as well now, Maddison obviously not fit yet. It's not looking great for them, is it?
No, it's what Jeannie said. I think it's going to happen to him again. I don't think they'll drop down too far. I think they'll drop into like a Europa League spot. But with no Harvey Barnes and Maddison being out for a little while as well, there's crucial points there that they're going to lose. And Vardy's going to be isolated, so it's going to be tough for Leicester. I think they will drop it though.
Yeah. And I just want to say it won't be because they bottled it. I think it's going to be because injuries. And that's the thing. Leicester, they're not graced with lots of money. And don't forget, obviously, with no fans in the stadium, that's going to have harmed Leicester even more with the no fans, because it is a lack of money coming into the club. And they haven't got the depth. But they've had a lot of injuries, especially for a club like Leicester, who haven't got the depth, with James Justin, who was absolutely brilliant all season, performing at the top of his game.
Yeah, definitely. Very good.
So that was a crucial miss for him. Maddison, any team will suffer a loss if a player like Maddison's injured. And now with Harvey Barnes, who's been having his best game on season on paper. That's 3 big misses, isn't it?
Bale has scored 1-0. Son puts the ball in, and Bale has tapped it in.
Excellent. We
1-0
like to see.
after 1 minute.
Arsenal, do you think they can still get Europe, or is that just too much of an ask through the league? Obviously, they can still get through Europa League if they were to win that.
Nah, I think Arsenal's best chance of European football is through the Europa League. Other than that, the league's dusted for them. There's too many very good teams at a very high level.
You got to think as well, though. Arsenal they've won this game, but they won't perform like that in the next game.
Yeah.
To be fair, Arsenal were good, but Leicester were very poor as well.
Yeah, indeed, he had a poor game, didn't he? And you'd expect better from Ndidi. Obviously, he's had a fantastic season, hasn't he? But not one of his finest performances today.
No, it wasn't.
I think it's a bit hard as well for him when
the team changes all around him, where he doesn't. He usually would have Tielemans as his other defensive person, but Tielemans was more going up today, and it looked like Iheanacho go and play the 2 with Vardy. So when the team's back to normal with Leicester, it'll show that indeed the Tielemans, Vardy are back to how they were, like we've seen during the season anyway.
Yeah.
Looks like Leicester may have to get some more depth in for next season, won't they? It's not the greatest. They will have to sort that out. And for Arsenal, obviously, if they don't get European football next season, what do you think happens to likes of Aubameyang and Saka and Martinelli? Do you think they'll go, or do you think Arsenal somehow manage to keep them?
I think Saka will stay. He's just signed a new 5-year deal. He's an Arsenal lad. Aubameyang, I'm not sure because I don't know a proper good Champions League side that he'd break into now with being his age. So I'm not sure about Aubameyang. I can see Saka staying and Martinelli will either stay because they've got a plan with him or he'll go because of game time, I think.
The thing with Aubameyang, though, is that you'll be like, right, you've got no European football. I want a bigger contract, and then Arsenal will be like, nah, we'll last it out till the end of the summer, and then he'll come back and go, is there any offers for me? They'll go, right, there's this team, that team, but they're not really offering. And then Kroenke will go, right, it's $500,000 a week, and he'll be like, all right, sweet, I'll sign the contract now.
Do you think that Arsenal should just let Aubameyang go now? Because in all fairness, he hasn't offered 375 grand's worth of performances, has he?
Yeah. No, not at all this season, being nowhere near his level. But it'd be interesting to get an Arsenal fan's point of view on that for sure.
Yeah, obviously we'll be doing the Gooners show again next week, so that'll most likely be a talking point because I think Arsenal they are in the middle of a rebuild, and I've always said is Arteta the right guy for that rebuild? I'm not wholly convinced, but we'll have to wait and see really. But we'll end it there. Obviously, we spoke a lot about the game. A quick reaction to that as well. It has finished at the King Power. It's finished Leicester 1, Arsenal 3. A good performance from Arsenal, poor performance from Leicester. Big taking points is Barnes is now injured. He was stretchered off, and his leg put in an air brace. So that looks like it's a serious one. It also looks like he could be out for some time. Maddison's also out injured. James Justin's injured as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of injuries at Leicester. Top 4 is now at risk for Leicester. I think they've been doing so well, but you need that luck of injuries that they just haven't had. In all fairness, the same with Liverpool. But Liverpool have a little bit more depth than Leicester, but not an awful lot. Judging from this season. But everyone watching, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. We'll be back here again after the Chelsea United game at Bridge. It is going to be a good game. It's going to be close. Comment here. Connor saying, love this one. Watch throughout. Great content, lads. Keep it coming. There will be definitely more watch-alongs. They've been great to do. The last 20 minutes went a bit sour because it was a bit dull in the last 20 minutes. But the people loving the content of the watch-alongs, and we've enjoyed the watch-along, I think. But before we go, Genie, where can they find you, bro?
Yeah, Genie in a Bottle on Twitter. That's it.
Yep. And Dom, what about you, mate?
United_Dom1 Twitter. I'm not allowed to go on Snapchat out people. Now told me.
Well, you can give your Snapchat out, but I don't know
I'm good.
I don't know if it's the wisest idea. You never know what sort of things you're going to get there. You can also find him in Manchester Canal if Martial is starting. He'll be drinking himself to an oblivion. He will make some weird comments though when he's drunk. So be careful and make sure you're 1 meter away, as per social distancing rules from Lord Boris Johnson. But you can find me at Niall_PAFC. You also find me here. We've got some new exciting content coming, brilliant ideas as well, and it's going to be great. As I said, the weekly review show tomorrow that's going to be fun. That's going to be a good one. Hopefully, for Genie's sake, Liverpool win that so he can be a bit more buzzing and happy, and hopefully United win, because then RJ and Don won't be depressed. But as I said, we'll be back here after the United game, the Chelsea United game at Stamford Bridge. Can Ollie beat Tuchel, or will Tuchel end United's winning away run? We'll find out later, but thanks for watching. As I said, like, subscribe to the channel with notifications, and until later,